Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're glad to have you back, glad to feel your spirit, glad to sense your presence. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. I am glad that you are here. And we hope that you will get something out of this video today. We hope that all is well with you. And we hope that I will continue to be well with you. Well, we want to do another video today to sort of help you out on your walk, give you some more metaphysical lessons. You know, more and more people are turning to the metaphysical. They've left all of this religious church stuff because it ain't working. It ain't working. You got the pretenders that play like it's working, but it ain't working like it's supposed to work. People are trying to find another way to spirituality. They're trying to find a better way than what this religious system has given us. We are trying to ascend to our higher self and then take a step up and get back to source. And I understand that most people, or some people, or a lot of people can't really get with this. It is because they are narrow-minded religious folk. Narrow-minded religious folk won't be able to understand nothing I'm saying here today. They won't be able to get with nothing that I'm saying here today. So if you are a narrow-minded religious person that like to put everybody down and be all dogmatic with everybody, this video is probably not going to be for you. But if you are a person that wants to learn what the laws of the universe are, who want to get back to true source and connect with the true Heavenly Father, just like water connects to the ocean, it flows back to the ocean. It goes up into the mountain in the form of snow, and then it flows back to the ocean. It somehow seems to know where home is. See, you're like that river, the waters of the river. You're flowing back to source. You're going to go through some bends and some turns, and you're going to hit some rocks and some waterfalls and some things like that. But you never stop going back to source. Just like that water, just like that river goes back to the ocean. But I want to talk to you today about a few little things. I'm going to make a few little points. I'm not going to hold you very long today. I want to talk to you. I want to make a little quote, and I want to talk to you about some things. You see, in life, you must ask yourself this simple question: are you afraid to lose, or are you determined to win? Are you afraid to lose, or are you determined to win? Today we're going to talk about fear versus determination. Fear or determination. What program is running in your mind? Is it fear, or is it determination? You see, most people got one or two programs that are running. They're operating in a state of fear, or they're operating in a state of determination. And this is one of those cases where you have to examine yourself. And ask yourself, am I in a state of fear? Or am I determined? Let's talk about fear. You see, this mainstream religious government media matrix that we live in, have you not noticed that it is geared towards keeping you in fear? Because fear is control. Fear makes you docile. Fear makes you quick to obey. If I make you afraid, I can control you. If I make you angry, I can control you. Is the world and all this stuff really about control? Is control overrated? Why do other people want to control others? Why do other entities and extraterrestrials and any being want to control another being? Why? Why is that? Because the controller himself is in fear. He fears you, so he looks for ways to control you because he fears your power. He fears your strength. He fears your knowledge. He's in fear of your potential because he knows that you can become like him. Fear produces fear. Just like anger produces more anger. Just like hate produces more hate. Just like lying, you get the drift, produces more lying. Where in the positive polarity, love produces more love. Truth produces more truth. Right thinking produces more right thinking. Doing good produces more of the same. So do not operate in fear. Fear is not your friend. So what about, somebody may say, well, what about the flight or fight mechanism? So if I'm afraid, the flight or fight mechanism makes me run from danger. I'm not necessarily talking about that kind of fear. Yes, we do have a internal program called fight or flight, and it is connected to your adrenaline. And when something jumps off, your adrenaline will either make you fight or it'll make you run like the Dickens. I guess you can say in that respect, fear is good. But fear in its most purest form, in its most purest, most basic form, is not good. So do not fear. Do not allow yourself to get in fear. You must replace fear. This is the real lesson right here. You must replace fear with determination. If you are busy being determined, you don't have time to fear. If you are busy trying to make a difference, if you are busy trying to build oneself up, if you are busy trying to achieve your purpose in this life, if you are busy trying to find truth and speak truth, you don't have time to be afraid. If you are determined, you see, determination overcomes fear. Determination makes you forget about fear. So you must replace fear with determination. Think only of determination. Think only of your goal. Think only of what you want to achieve. Think only of that. And do not let fear to become the running program in the system of your mind. Replace fear with a strong determination to do what you have to do. Stop being afraid of losing your job. Stop being afraid of not having enough. Stop being afraid of not being good enough. Stop being afraid of losing everything you have. Stop being afraid of not having enough food. Stop being afraid of not having shelter and clothes on your back. Replace that fear with determination. Let that be the energy that you draw from. You see, the rich, the wealthy, the successful, it's not that they don't encounter fear. It's just that they replace it with determination. The difference being most people allow fear to paralyze them and to stop their movements. They allow fear to control them. But you must understand that God is your source. You must understand that you get all things from God. And you get all things from source. You get all good things from the universe. So you don't have to fear. Replace your fear with determination. One of the ways to be determined is to love. You see, if you got love in your heart, it's something about having love in your heart that gives you powerful determination. A parent who loves a child will be determined to take care of that child. A father that loves his child will be determined to take care of that child. A mother, a parent, determination, love. If you love what is right, and you love the truth, and you love what is good, and you love righteous things, you will be determined to set everything right, to do your part in making things right. Love is the power behind determination. Whatever you do, do with the motivation of love. And if you do it with the motivation of love, your determination will be unstoppable. Let love be the driving force in your determination. Replace your fear with determination and drive your determination with love. You see, you should love people and use things, not love things and use people. I know that some people are hard to love. Now you may have to love people from a distance, but if someone hurts you, if someone lies on you, if someone manipulates you, if someone gets over on you, you know what you do? You say bless them and don't hold a grudge, because you know that God is your source. Not what they did to you. They may have gotten an upper hand on you. And watch the answers come. I'm not saying let the person walk all over you. I'm not saying be a doormat. Defend yourself, but don't hold grudges and unforgiveness, because that hurts you. Be determined to do what's right. All you have to do is learn the metaphysical laws. If you learn the laws of the universe, the metaphysical laws of the universe, this is what Jesus truly taught. Not this watered down, manipulated, sideways version that they give you. This is what the Christ really taught. So the next time you're sitting in church and you're listening to the pastor, listen and be grateful, be thankful, be kind, be respectful, but know what it really is. And you can see through the veil of what's really going on. People are searching for the truth. They're tired of the song and dance. They're tired of the facade that's being put before them. They're tired of preachers and pastors and religion putting them in fear so they can control them. They're tired of that. They want some truth. Stop trying to control me with fear. Fear of hell and damnation. Fear of being punished. Oh, they can put that over your head. And because they put that over your head, that becomes your dominant thought. And because it becomes your dominant thought, it becomes your reality. So then you start thinking that it must be right. It's you that created it through your fear. Because you believed what was told to you. So I ask, how do you know? When you see that person, that religious person up teaching and preaching, ask yourself, how does he know? Did God whisper this into his ear? How does he know? How do you know? Well, he says, I know I'm right. How do you know you're right? I just know. Because you read it in a book? How do you know? The fact is, he doesn't know. He just says it forcefully and pretends to know. So anytime you hear somebody say, I know I'm right, and they ask you, they tell you that they're telling you the truth, ask yourself, how does he know? Ask yourself, how does he know? And you'll come to the conclusion that he really doesn't know. You must follow your own heart. You must think for yourself. Don't let anyone get you in fear. You must find God for yourself. You must go to God for yourself. These people are getting in your way between you and God. and you think that they're helping you, but they're controlling you. If you don't move right now, if you stay locked into this, if you stay trapped into this, if you back away from this, if you decide that this isn't for you, that this is too much for you, that this is false and this is not right, you could be locked and trapped in that fear forever. This is your only chance to break away and find real truth, find real source, find the true love vibration that is the Father in heaven. Many of you will back away. Many of you will turn away from this, thinking that is nothing to it. And because of that, you will be locked in the matrix forever. You have taken the blue pill. And some of you, I understand, are okay with that. Because you, after all, you do create your own reality, right? You see, what is the true fight? Your ascension back to source. Back to my analogy, just like the water flows back to the ocean, it must take a long, tedious journey. It must go through winds and turns and ups and downs, and it's trying to get back to source. Be that water that's flowing through life, on its way back to source, on its way back to the ocean. Just like the river flows back to the ocean, you must flow back to source. That is where the Father is. That is where the love vibration is. That is where you came from. Nature is telling you something. It is telling you you must get back to source. Get back in a relationship with the Heavenly Father. And don't quit letting these people get you in fear. You can't love God when you're afraid of Him. You can't love something you're afraid of. And I know these people hollering reverential fear. I understand that, but fear is fear. I don't care how you slice it. No. Do I sound angry? No. I'm just determined. I have replaced my fear with determination. And sometimes determination can be mistaken for being angry. When you're determined, you may look and seem angry, but all it is that you're very determined and you're not going to quit. Today when I was cutting my grass, it started to rain. I was halfway through my front yard. So I politely put my lawnmower under my patio, under my front porch, so to speak. I went in the house, did a few things. It stopped raining. And when it stopped raining, I immediately went back outside, turned my lawnmower on, and started back cutting. Now my yard looks nice. I was already made up in my mind that I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to let a little rain stop me. You can't let a little rain stop you. You must be determined. And replace your fear with determination. All you have to do is do your best. You see, failure is never rewarded. But Source, God, the universe, it honors effort and determination. It's something about when someone is determined, the universe will line up for you. If you show the universe, you show God, you show you show the sword that you're not going to quit, that you are determined, it begins to line up for you. It may be rough for a while. It may be seeming like it's against you. But if you show that you are determined, the polarity will start to shift in your favor. You got to be determined through the hard times. You got to be determined through the rough times. You got to be determined through the obstacles and the oppositions. When you are determined, you don't have time to be afraid. I'm going to make 1 or 2 more points. Then I'm going to let you have your day back. A true fighter doesn't quit till he wins. A true fighter doesn't quit till he wins. Don't quit till you win. The equation, the formula is simple. Just don't quit till you win. As long as you are on this side, don't quit. I don't care how the odds are stacked against you. I don't care how much opposition you got. I don't care what they put you through. Don't quit till you're on the mountaintop. And when you're on the mountaintop like a snow cap, flow back to source. Like the beautiful rivers in the forest. Just flow back to source. And the water carries nutrients. It carries refreshments for the woodland animals. The deers, the antelopes, the raccoons, the possums, the bears, the wolves. Every animal in the woodlands come to the river to drink. As you flow back to source, those that want to hear your truth and those that you love will come to your river and drink. They will drink from you because you have knowledge and wisdom of the truth. Let them drink from you. And those that don't want to drink, well, they're just going to have to go thirsty. But don't quit till you win. Keep love in your heart. These are all the keys of determination.